Hello and welcome to Harrow Park Model Railway. This is the F7 that you saw working on the main line. I've now got it on the test track. I'll just stop it a moment. So, that is the F7, very popular in Canada. This one came out with Triang in 1955. And it's got the X04 motor in it with the first generation Bogie motor. Here's the B unit, and then the other dummy A unit. I'll show you inside in a minute. I'll just show you the coaches first that I've got, although I don't run it full length because the motor is not all that powerful. So here is the Series 1 baggage car. This is without, all these are without the red stripe there in the middle, which came out a couple of years later, I think 1958 or so. And these date from about the mid 1950s. That's the baggage car. And I've got two standard coaches that came out in 1955. It's a standard coach. I've actually got two of these, two of the standard coaches. I did have a Vista dome coach, but there was a crack in the bogie at the far end, and it kept derailing. When I looked at it closely and I held it in my hand, the bogie actually fell apart. The die cast, it just fell apart. In Germany it's called zinc pest, and pest is like translates to English to plague, and there's impurities in the die cast, and it caused it to crumble and fall apart. Well, they are 70 years old, so I wanted to get one of the normal standard coaches, because I've got two anyway, and actually swap the roofs over. So I could have the Vista roof, the Vista dome roof, on the normal coach, so I could use it again. But they're glued on. Triang glued them on in the 50s, in the early 50s, and there's no way I can prise that off without breaking it. So I've managed to order a new one for £9 on eBay. So I'll replace that. I did save the wheels and the axles for my spares box. So it's a shame that, but these things happen. And here's the observation car, also from 1955, same as the locomotive. So, but I usually have a rule that stuff from the early to mid 1950s, because of the age, I don't tend to run them more than about 3 coaches on them. I think that's adequate for the age. The dummy unit and the early diesel unit came out in 1955, and then the B unit came out in 1956. I'll just run it round once more, just as soon as you see it running. Runs quite powerful, really, for its age, 70 years old nearly. So, but I'll take this off a minute, and I'm going to unscrew the top so you can look at the motor. This is the excuse my fingers in the way. This is the early Bogie, the Mk1 Bogie, which, as far as I know, was only used for 1 year in 1955. Very quickly, it was replaced by a bogie design, by motor bogie design that stayed in for about, what, 20 years, I think. But this is I'm going to take that off as well, so that you can actually see the bogie itself. These are only in the very early versions of these F7 diesel. I have to be careful because I don't want to rip the cable off from the light. There. But you can see the F4, the X04 motor, and it's got 2 cogs, which goes onto the spindle, which then drives the wheels. But like I said, this was replaced fairly quickly, so getting one of these with the Mk1 bogie is very difficult to find. I actually got this one about 5 years ago from Dave Angel, and I was delighted to get it. I'm going to put this screw back on so I can start the locomotive up again. Just excuse me a moment. Bit fiddly to get it into the slot, but I think I've done it. A lot of these old items I don't actually run on the layout as such. They're usually kept behind glass, and they just come out occasionally. So most of the stuff I run is on a regular basis is usually from about the early 60s onwards. Right, I'm going to start it up now, but I'm going to hold it so that it doesn't move. Oh, the light's lighting. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. I don't know if I can get that into focus better. See if I can get that better. I'll run it the other way, although you're not going to see a difference, but it's running the other way now. Right, now I'm going to just let it go round. Oh. I'll come round again in a minute. There it is. There's no way I can do a crawl with this because the controller has only got 4 positions, 1 to 4. So I can't do a crawl with it as such. That's about the best I can get it. Right. Now I'll put the top back on again. Yeah, this one came out in 1955. and it wasn't long before, I think 2 years, and it got a red front, red nose. This is the silver. I can show you on the camera. This is this. If I can get it, hold it steady. That's with the silver front, yeah. Now I'm trying to get this 2 pins at the back. I'm trying to get 2 pins into the plastic. Right, they're in. Right. Let's see if I can screw that down now. So, to test. Yep. What is interesting is that if I can get it enough power on there, you can see the number on the side here where I've got the screwdriver. You'll see the number light up. Yep. Right. I've already run it with the B unit, and which is quite difficult to get hold of, I think, these days. I don't see them on offer very much. I've run it with that. I think I'll run it with the baggage car. I'll get a quick last run with the baggage car. I'm not too keen on the Mark II couplings. They're not favourites, but things are what they are. I do prefer the Mark III couplings, although this is good for the Series 3 track. Right, I'm going to run it like that now. Oh, wrong way. And there it is, the first generation F7 diesel by Triang, 1955. Thanks for watching the channel, and look forward to seeing you again. And it's Bill saying goodbye. Goodbye then.